पीरियड है, तो फिर इतना जल्दी एक्शन ले रहे हैं वेंचर सिटी के, इसमें क्या चल रहा है?
Right.
Why can't they punish them and then कोर्ट में केस जाएगा, जाने दो.
मेरे
The
को
legal team is too strong.
See,
Bro. How much money they pay the legal team just to be doing what they're doing?
this day onwards, I don't want to talk about Man City as Man City. I want to call Man City 115. I respect Man City fans. ठीक है, तुम लोगों का गलती नहीं है. You watch your team, which plays beautiful football. Players का गलती नहीं है because they play beautiful football and the manager trains them to play beautiful football. But the club is corrupt top to bottom. So from this day forward, I'll call them 115. So Liverpool is playing 115 today.
By the way, ये सुनो,
और भी क्या?
मैंने एक कंपैरिजन देखा. Someone compared BCCI to Glazers कि इनको पड़ा ही नहीं है जीतने का as long as they are making money. तो
Can't believe it. I can't believe it. Football, bloody hell.
Welcome back to Kya Paka Raha Hai. Wes Nirvan is very sleepy, Sunil is very grumpy, and I really don't know what I'm doing with my life, and my hair is doing something else on its own only. We've been very fortunate to have 2 weeks off because we thought we'll get to watch India win the World Cup. We thought United will come back without injuries. And Arsenal, on the other hand, are looking forward to a good
I can't wait for the weekend.
8 games to go. Game against Brentford. Lekin yaar, guys, it's not been a very fun week. So we've allowed Sunil, against much of his protests, to only speak about the game for 3 minutes. क्योंकि हमको भी दुख हो रहा है यार नहीं सुनना क्रिकेट के बारे में थोड़ी देर के लिए.
हाँ,
So,
मेरे
please,
हिसाब से स्क्रीन पे काउंटर चालू कर दे.
चालू है देख नीचे.
सो देख, मैं शॉर्ट में बोलना चाहूंगा कि वर्ल्ड कप जब चालू हुआ था ना, मुझे और मेरे फ्रेंड्स को काफी ओडीआई क्रिकेट में इंटरेस्ट मर गया था. इनफैक्ट क्रिकेट इन जनरल मेरा तो स्पेशली बिकॉज आई एम सो इन्वेस्टेड इनटू मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड. बट धीरे धीरे जैसे वो जीतने लग गए, कोहली, शर्मा, तो वी गॉट री इन्वेस्टेड. एंड 2011 में जब हम लोग वर्ल्ड कप जीते थे, वी यूज्ड टू वॉच ऑल द गेम्स टुगेदर. हमारा एक ग्रुप है 4-5 लोग का, एंड उस टाइम पे फाइनल्स में जा नहीं सके थे. तो दिस टाइम आई थॉट चलो टिकट्स मिल रहा है तो व्हाई नॉट. वी गॉट इन्वेस्टेड, वेंट टू द फाइनल्स, एंड मेरा ओनली रिग्रेट इज ये फकॉल पिच किसने सिलेक्ट किया है. बिकॉज पिच का बात पहले नहीं होता था, ग्रुप स्टेज में कोई बात नहीं करता. जैसे ही सेमीज चालू हुआ, न्यूजीलैंड मैच से चालू हो गया कि यार पिच इंडिया ने चेंज किया है, ये चेंज किया है. आई थिंक वो अननेसेसरी मेडलिंग जो करता है बीसीसीआई. एंड मेरे को किसी ने बोला था एक कारमा है कि बीसीसीआई जो मैनिपुलेशन करता है उसके वजह से ये फाइनल हारा है. मेरे को लगता है दैट पिच का जिसने भी चूज किया उसको फायर होना चाहिए यार. इवन इफ यू फॉरगेट होम एडवांटेज, आई थिंक यार फाइनल्स डिजर्व्स अ फ्रेश पिच, ए गुड पिच, अ न्यूट्रल पिच जिसको बेल्टर बना दो ना. जैसा ओडीआई गेम्स में सबको वही तो देखना है, कुछ को टेस्ट मैच का बॉलिंग बैटिंग थोड़ी देखना है. एक प्रॉपर पिच हो जाए तो दोनों के लिए फेयर होता कि, तो देन फिर बेटर टीम जीत जाता. आई थिंक ये पिच में जहाँ पे ऑस्ट्रेलिया को कंप्लीटली अंडर अलग सर्कमस्टांसेस और इंडिया को बॉलर से कोई असिस्टेंस नहीं मिल रहा था, आई थिंक मेरे को थोड़ा अनफेयर लगा. एज अ ऑडियंस वाचिंग लाइव मेरे को थोड़ा अनफेयर लगा.
और
बट ऑस्ट्रेलिया को क्रेडिट देना चाहिए कि मेंटली दे वर बेटर देन अस. आई थिंक हम लोग फाइनल्स में हमेशा की तरह वो इनिशिएटिव नहीं ले पाए, हम लोग थोड़ा ब्रेवर नहीं थे. आई नो शर्मा प्लेड हिज पार्ट, एवरीवन, कोहली वाज डूइंग हिज पार्ट, बट दैट केएल राहुल, जडेजा और सूर्य कुमार जो लोअर ऑर्डर हमेशा अपन बोलते थे कि माइट गेट फाउंड आउट, वो हो गया मेरे को लगता है फाइनल्स.
fuck that, fuck Australia, man, fuck off. Okay, I'm gonna be a sore loser. I don't give a shit.
No, I think it was good, yeah, because I mean, cricket now has basically become a betting sport in India. So it came down to the toss, and the bet was on the toss. If we win the toss, we win the game. If we lose the toss, we lose the game. So
हाँ,
BCCI stuck
ये
to their
वस्ती
ethos, and I think it's
मकरम का
very
देख
good.
रहा था मैं कि ये टॉस वाला जो है ना कि उसको इक्वेट नेगेट करने के लिए कुछ करना चाहिए, which is सचिन का आइडिया था कि 25 ओवर खेलो, फर्स्ट टीम प्लेस 25 देन 25 देन 25, ऐसा तो सब लोग को सेम कंडीशंस में 2 बार बैटिंग करने मिलेगा, which should be fair.
But then, isn't that why they did T20 also, where it's a shorter format, so that the conditions don't affect it as much? There's a
Ah,
speed in the
that's
game
why
which keeps the
I-
audience also interested.
I feel that we are just all very hurt, and from hurt we're coming up with what some solutions seem logical, some solutions just will seem stupid.
No, but
in the
it
longer
actually
run.
makes me think of one thing, that everyone said that ODIs would get replaced by T20. I mean, test matches would get replaced by T20 and become ODIs and T20s. But I feel, why not replace ODIs with T20? Let be tests for the fanatical cricket fans who conditions
Ah.
matter, endurance matters, the original form of the game matters, and then T20 for the new age and for the hyper competitive short attention span.
I mean, death of ODI actually the worst thing?
हाँ, मुझे वैसे भी लग रहा था शायद दिस कुड बी वन ऑफ द लास्ट वर्ल्ड कप्स एनीवे.
ODI.
हाँ सॉरी ओडिया वर्ल्ड कप एनीवेज एंड ये जो टॉस और ड्यू का जो डिपेंडेंसी है दिस इज टू मच स्पेशली इन नॉकआउट्स आई नो ग्रुप स्टेजेस में यू आर प्लेइंग 9 मैचेस वो इवन आउट हो जाता है बट नॉकआउट्स में थोड़ा फेयर कंडीशन चाहिए यार इतना हेवीली
Or what if it becomes like
डिपेंडेंट नहीं
Champions
होना
League,
चाहिए
where you play best of 2?
That's what the Champions Trophy is there for.
Hmm?
We have the
No,
Champions
I
Trophy in
think a
cricket.
two-leg knockout.
How do you do that here with the way you travel around? It's not like you're traveling around Europe and just in South America. Like, how do you do New Zealand?
No,
to
in
England,
the
to
host
Australia?
country only, in two separate conditions, you play 2
नहीं नहीं मेरे
games.
को लगता है ये टूर्नामेंट एक जगह हो रहा है तो ये बेस्ट ऑफ 3 बेस्ट ऑफ 2 ये सब मैंने बहुत सुन लिया आई थिंक मेरे को लगता है सबसे फेयर इज 25-25 सो दैट बोथ द टीम्स बैट
So T20 है
विदाउट द
यार.
लाइट एंड अंडर द लाइट
Also, one thing I remember, Rohit Sharma ने बोला कि even if I would have won the toss, I would have batted first. Understand कि
I
वो
don't take that
ऐसे
serious.
बोलता है. उसने पहले 2-3 गेम में जब ये टॉस लूज किया था, he said, I would have done this only.
Confidence.
हाँ
just
वो साइकोलॉजिकल
Moral.
So there is no way he saw that pitch and he thought that he wants to bat first on that pitch. He was very smart. You have to understand कि जो भी तुम लोग बोला IPL के बारे में, he has won enough IPLs to understand and especially playing
He's
in
not an
slower
idiot.
pitches. कि मालूम है उसको ऑलरेडी मालूम था वो क्या होने वाला है. Someone asked me कि why are you supporting Sharma? You should criticize him आगे था. मैं तो एक तो किसी को सपोर्ट या रेट नहीं करता. I feel कि whatever we did, it didn't work out. And I want to personally move on. Since I'm having this argument, I'll give this much. He saw that pitch. उसने वापस वही रियलाइज हुआ उसको कि मैं नहीं खेलूंगा ना तो लाइक निर्वाण ने बोला था गेम के टाइम कि हम लोग 150 ऑल आउट हो जा सकते भरोसा नहीं था. If he wouldn't have given us that 80 runs again quickly, this pitch would have slowed down in the 10th, 12th over anyway. और तब तक imagine he would have played defensively तो it would have been 40 for 2, 40 for 1. तो अभी हो गया guys. We've spoken about this.
Football this weekend.
Yes,
The Prem is back.
Sunil can remove his cap if he wants to now. Football is back. नहीं पहले Football is अभी back and we will before that talk about थोड़ा things to reel up to. I feel like ठीक है let's talk about football and whole Premier League के बारे में ठीक है. Premier League, Champions League both back. Premier League में every team is going to play almost 8 games अभी ठीक है in the next 35 days.
Yeah.
Fixture crunch. बहुत players already injured हुए. Gavi got injured. ठीक है Camavinga got injured. La Liga players. United has already suffered. You lost Onana maybe for a while. अभी मालूम पड़ेगा क्या injury है उसका. Rashford should be back but we are already without Eriksen. Haaland अभी मालूम नहीं पड़ेगा और कोई इंजर हो
You'll
जाएगा.
have a striker. Rashford and Haaland both.
Marshall is the only
Got
fit.
McTominay.
Marshall is the only one who's been fit.
मार्शल इंटरनेशनल्स में नहीं जाता
Exactly, that's which is why he's fit ना. वो बैठा है ऐसे पड़ा है काउच पे बैठा था.
But is he really fit though?
Is he really fit? तो मुझे यही देखना था यार कि guys ठीक है. Let's look at it in 2 ways. Do we need to have again such extensive Euros where your qualifiers going on with so many breaks? But B, now that you've had the injuries, guys, where do you see this Premier League table stacking up January 1st को? In 2024, after these 8 games, where do you think your team will be? ठीक है? I am right now opening up the Premier League table, fixture table, ठीक है? तुम लोग देखो एक बार. What do you all think where respective teams are going to add line up here? मुझे लगता है कि for United it is going to be really make and break with our injuries. But what about Arsenal? Nirvan, you started Arsenal. You play Brentford, Wolves, Luton, Aston Villa, Brighton, Liverpool, West Ham, Fulham on the last day. ठीक है? So that
That's
is
just the
30th.
Premier League.
That's a Premier League. Let's leave Champions League out. Sunil, हमारे लिए पेपर पे जरा easy games, but understand. Newcastle, Chelsea.
and Newcastle away is very tough
I'm just saying. Sorry. पहले इधर डालता हूँ. First game. We have Everton, Newcastle, Chelsea, Bournemouth, Liverpool, West Ham, Aston Villa, and the last game is Nottingham Forest.
Forest at Boxing Day पे
30th को ठीक है. What do you think? Do you think after these 8 games, are we going to be in the top 4 mix or we could easily be out looking at our injuries and stuff?
यूनाइटेड यार जब लाइक यू सेड कि बहुत ज्यादा इंजरीज और यूरोस के क्वालिफाइंग के वजह से बहुत एक्सटेंड हो ही रहा है ऑलरेडी
Why does City have a game break?
City has a big game break because of what is the Club World Cup, and it is not City. The Club 115 has a Club World Cup. So Brentford and City are blanking in game week 18. Continue.
Sorry.
ये मेरा तो हर दिसंबर का रूटीन है बर्थडे के टाइम पे चैंपियंस लीग से एग्जिट और काफी प्रीमियर लीग में बट यूजुअली यूनाइटेड क्रिसमस में आई थिंक थोड़ा बेटर खेलता है तो आई एम
You're like your host, na?
एंड अपना इंजरीज हुआ है तो एक दो प्लेयर आ भी रहे हैं तो सॉ टुडे शॉ ट्रेनिंग में बैक है मार्टिनेज इज बैक इन ट्रेनिंग बट नॉट ट्रेनिंग देयर वाज अ वियर्ड अपडेट जहां पे किसने डाला था कि इज वाचिंग ट्रेनिंग
वही
बट एटलीस्ट वो है एटलीस्ट वो है तो मेरे को लगता है शॉ और मार्टिनेज अगर जल्दी आ जाए
हाँ
तो वी कैन स्टिल डू ओके बट मेरे को सबसे डर वो न्यूकासल अवे चेल्सी होम एंड देन बायर्न होम एंड लिवरपूल अवे ये जो 4 फिक्चर्स का है मेरे को बहुत डर है और ये मेरे बर्थडे के पहले और बाद में बीच में मेरा बर्थडे
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
एटलीस्ट
you.
बर्थडे वाले दिन बोर्नमथ होम है तो दैट आई एम होपिंग वी विन एटलीस्ट बट ये 4 गेम का डर तो है ये 4 गेम में
ठीक है।
अच्छा करेंगे तो आई थिंक विल हैव अ डिसेंट दिसंबर
ठीक है चलो न्यूकासल चेल्सी और लिवरपूल ये तीन के बीच में देखो लगता है कितना 9 में से कितना पॉइंट मिलेगा
न्यूकासल चेल्सी
और लिवरपूल
I think 2 points.
चेल्सी होम आई विल बी हैप्पी विद 4 पॉइंट्स
तो बोल रहा है एक विन और एक ड्रॉ बाकी एक लॉस
या
तेरे ख्याल से लिवरपूल लॉस रहेगा एंड फिर
या लिवरपूल तो लाइक अभी अगर बोलो तो बट ऑफ कोर्स गोइंग इनटू द गेम आई ऑलवेज बैक यूनाइटेड टू विन बट मेरे को लगता है लॉजिकली विल प्रोबब्ली लूज टू
I think your first loss will come Newcastle only, no?
हां
आफ्टर एवर्टन मेरे ख्याल से तो एवर्टन ही हमारा टॉप गेम
प्लस
रह
वो
सकता है
न्यूकासल गेम रात वाला गेम है तो
हाँ।
न्यूकासल का फैंस विल बी लाइक फुल किक्ड अबाउट इट तो आई विल बी हैप्पी विद 4 पॉइंट्स ये तीन गेम
ठीक है अकॉर्डिंग टू मी मेरे को लगता है कि लाइक सुनील सर हम लोग का जो फिक्सचर टर्न है ना नॉर्मली दिसंबर में हम अच्छा खेलते हैं बॉक्सिंग डे 2-3 साल पहले तो वी लॉस बैक टू बैक बॉक्सिंग डे गेम मुझे लग रहा है ये बार एटलीस्ट थोड़ा हो सकता है इट इज ऑल्दो इट इज एस्टन विला एस्टन विला इज अ टफ गेम हमारे लिए आई फील कि बिटवीन दीज फिक्सचर रन स्पेशली बिटवीन न्यूकासल चेल्सी लिवरपूल और एस्टन विला बेसिकली 12 पॉइंट्स में से हमको कैसे भी करके वी हैव टू एटलीस्ट गेट 7 पॉइंट्स है ठीक है 2 wins and a draw between these games I feel is not okay in long term but it's enough to not fall away out of top 4 मेरे ख्याल से I feel कि ये the way it is going and looking कि Newcastle के fixtures भी tough है they play United, Tottenham and Liverpool on their own and Newcastle की इतने injuries है Newcastle could be out of the top 4 running probably a little bit we have to capitalize
Should we reach top 4 later and address the elephant in the room?
which is
City having a game break, City having squad depth, and City having easy fixture.
man you mean Club 115
Club 1-1.
Club 115 के बारे में इसलिए मैं आता हूँ because now we will look at Nirvan this is your Arsenal fixture run right
Yeah.
Liverpool is your toughest game here
Yeah.
fair Brentford coming game week obviously
Brentford
but
Villa
Liverpool-
are okay fixtures, like tough but not deadly. But yeah, Liverpool is the main one.
how many points do you think out of these 8 games you should be on 24 points up for grabs ठीक है
Yeah, I think we'll be between 18 and 20 points because we have at least 5 easy games and 2 average games, 1 tough game. So I would say 18 plus would be good.
right now Arsenal is currently third Arsenal is on 27 Sit 115 is on 28 Liverpool on 27
Acha, now let's say City only because the fans will get confused.
क्लब 115 मैंने ऑलरेडी ऐलान दे दिया है 115 कोई भी समझ जाएगा कोई फुटबॉल देखता है दोस्तों दे अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट 115 मींस यूनाइटेड सुनील करंटली 21 बिहाइंड स्पर्स ऑन 26 ऑल्दो स्पर्स हैव इंजरीज ठीक है बॉयज व्हाट डू यू ऑल थिंक तुम दोनों डिस्कस करो हाउ डू यू थिंक टॉप 4 विल लुक कम जनवरी 1st
See Liverpool's overall fixtures because technically they're playing us, you, and who else are they playing? That's difficult.
no but think of it this way do you think
Because
City
that'll
will just
affect the
smash?
top 4.
ये ब्रेक के
City is-
पहले स्पर्स
City
लॉस्ट द
is
मोमेंटम
first.
so
Correct.
आई एम
और
क्यूरियस
injuries
टू
है।
सी कि स्पर्स ब्रेक के बाद कैसे करेगा
मैडिसन तो वैसे भी आउट है लेकिन उन लोगों के
आई थिंक
इंजरीज कोई
लिवरपूल
नहीं आ
एंड
रहा है
सिटी विल डू डिसेंट इन दिस
No, I want to see because of that. I want to see Liverpool's fixtures. कि हम दोनों के अलावा who else are they playing?
ठीक
Just
है
hit back, no?
हाँ जस्ट अवॉइड सिटी के देखो फिक्चर्स है
City is regardless.
Tottenham
City is
Tottenham-
probably getting 21 points.
City, Tottenham at home in the next game week. After that, it is Everton, Sheffield, Crystal Palace, Luton, Aston Villa. I think all up for grabs.
Tottenham in current form, current scenario, I think is also an easy
City,
game.
Newcastle.
No, I'm saying City Tottenham's an easy game for City right now.
देखना है.
Liverpool. Liverpool has Arsenal, United, Newcastle, and
That's it.
one more, no?
No, 30th.
Then one prior.
Yep. Right now they're playing City, na?
So City,
Liverpool.
Arsenal,
वही बोल रहा हूँ.
City, Arsenal, United, and Newcastle are tough fixtures. Do they have a Villa thrown in there in the middle anywhere? No. Yeah, that's about it. So 4 out of their 8 fixtures are tight. So it could be a good fight for Liverpool and Arsenal for
मुझे
second,
लगता
third.
है-
I think top 3, I think will stay the same. Liverpool, Arsenal could be up or down. I have a feeling, weirdly enough, Villa could probably go above Tottenham because Tottenham will need to find a stride again. Maybe Villa can be on 4th and then United Tottenham fight for the 5th spot.
Sunil?
मुझे लग रहा है लिवरपूल फैंस मस्ट बी लुकिंग रियली बहुत लुक फॉरवर्ड कर रहे होंगे बिकॉज दे आर प्लेइंग सिटी उनके हाथ में है. आई नो इट्स सिटी होम बट लिवरपूल के मतलब लिवरपूल को अगर आगे निकलना है तो सिटी को हराना ही है तो दे मस्ट बी लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू इट एंड यूनाइटेड एट होम टेक्निकली तो इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है मगर वो गेम में थोड़ा अपसेट हो सकता है. आई थिंक लिवरपूल विल गो अबाउट सिटी
हाँ, अरे वाह.
बाय क्रिसमस एंड आर्सेनल थर्ड ही होगा. स्पर्स जैसे
Liverpool
बोला
will
कि
go
स्पर्स
above.
विल
Basically, इनके लिए Liverpool will not drop any points. He feels Liverpool might get a result against
Well,
City.
I'm
All 4
saying
big
कि-
games will get the result.
by the end of Christmas, Liverpool might be top of the table. City might be second, Arsenal third, or Tottenham might get replaced by one of the teams.
Villa, मेरे ख्याल से Villa.
I hope United.
I hope it is us, but like I said, हम लोग के लिए minimum हमको 7 पॉइंट चाहिए, 2 wins and a draw.
And now,
And a lot,
if you
a lot.
look, if you're talking about that, if you're talking about Chelsea coming back into form with Jackson, Reece James, Sterling, and all, the difference between y'all and Chelsea is only 5 points.
Correct.
That's 2 games.
Correct.
So
But
what do
important
their
to keep in,
fixtures look
important to
like?
keep in mind कि Chelsea के fixtures अभी भी they still have
Newcastle,
coming up.
Brighton.
Did you say Jackson in form?
Newcastle,
Bro, he's tapping in, bro.
Newcastle, Brighton, United. Okay, those are still tough-ish.
Before the international break, he had 4 goals in 2 games.
वो 4 goals में से एक हैट्रिक है.
4 goals in 2 games.
So
right?
Chelsea have 3 tough fixtures. Tackling on paper, Brighton, but Brighton right now इतनी injuries है, उनके भी कुछ तो बोल नहीं सकते.
Brighton shows up though somehow.
That's what. So it's still, but United is there. So they have 3 immediate tough fixtures for them to
So they are technically
overcome.
maybe 1 or 2 games better than United, and it will take 2 games for them to cross United.
तो if United holds on against Chelsea, वही मेरा point था. United holds off against Chelsea, ये ठीक है, वो draw ले लेता है. They get against Newcastle and Aston Villa and will lose to Liverpool. United can either creep into top 4 if Aston Villa can pull off, or at least 5 रह सकते हैं. If we lose to Chelsea, also there's a very good chance we will fall to 6. I know ये थोड़ा technical हो गया guys, लेकिन बहुत important है to know कि tomorrow we discuss कि अभी 2 Champions League गेम आ रहे हैं. हम लोग वो भी नहीं जीते, हम लोग अभी यूनाइटेड, ठीक है, आर्सेनल का ऑलमोस्ट कंफर्म हो गया है. हम लोग प्रीमियर लीग के भी गेम्स हार गए, तो सुनील हम लोग 7th या 8th हो जाएंगे बिहाइंड चेल्सी कमिंग बैक. हाउ टेरिबल वुड दैट बी?
यार मैं इतने
This is the
situations नहीं
core segment of क्या पका रहा है, because now the 2 United
I
fans
think
are going to paka us for 3
might as
minutes.
well do the predictions अगर बात कर ही रहे फिक्चर्स.
हाँ, बात करेंगे, मुझे दिखाना है क्योंकि हमें को डर लग रहा है क्योंकि हम लोग का टेक ओवर हुआ. टेक ओवर अभी क्या बोल रहे हैं? इट विल टेक टाइम टू मटेरियलाइज. मतलब वो लोग क्या बोल रहे, जनवरी में पैसा नहीं आएगा, ठीक है, तो नो साइनिंग्स विल कम इन इफ वी नीड हेल्प. इंजरीज आर देयर. मार्टिनेज और मलासिया अभी कुछ देखा नहीं उन लोगों को क्या हो रहा है. कैसेमीरो इज आउट. मुझे डर यही लग रहा है कि वी लुक एट एवर्टन एफएफपी, ठीक है, सिंगल चार्ज इमीडिएटली गॉन अहेड. नाउ व्हाई एवर्टन डिडंट अपील इमीडिएटली और दे अपील नाउ. 10 पॉइंट डिडक्शन हो गया, ठीक है. 10 पॉइंट डिडक्शन बाउंस अगेंस्ट यूनाइटेड. समझ अभी वो पागलपंती है. Then we have a case where United needs to start making money to finish top 4 में. वरना next year we will start not break even. We will be under FFP sanction, maybe a small transfer ban. I know Sunil, तू बोला कि they don't want to think
I will
negative,
take one game at a time.
but think of it this way, right? We don't
तुम्हारा
want,
overall माहौल
we
is
don't-
already negative.
no, we don't want United. So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be positive here. We don't want Ten Hag to get sacked. ठीक है, we want him to be around. For him to be around, we need
Make that a question for him.
no, he of course wants him. We want कि हम लोग को वो 12 जो मैंने बोला वो 12 पॉइंट्स हम लोग को 7 पॉइंट मिले फॉर दिस टू गो अहेड, ठीक है, करेक्ट? डू यू एग्री विद दैट मच? What has to change? One thing that has to change from the next 35 days for us to be Old United in December. एक चीज you wish to see immediately.
यार गोल्स, आई थिंक गोल्स ओनली हम लोग का सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम रहा है. चांसेस तो फिर भी यहाँ वहां से आ जाते हैं. दैट सेंट्रल स्ट्राइकर नॉट गेटिंग passes enough to put tap in. I think goals if we do score goals then सब कुछ solve हो जाएगा.
But with Rashford and Højlund, or who'll score for?
Rashford mostly
Hopefully
खेलेगा.
Holland इतना लंबा के लिए नहीं
हाँ.
होगा.
No, but like immediately now you're playing 3 fixtures. In the next 3 fixtures, I don't foresee Holland coming back.
No, Holland will be back. I think he might miss this game. I think he's back the week after.
but he'll still take time to get back.
I
in the
mean, but
full
like
form.
Sunil ने बोला हमारे फ्रंट थ्री का कुछ जितना combined in Premier League have scored 1 or 2 goals only. Holland has done well in Champions League.
जो गेम्स अपन जीते उसमें भी लिंडलॉफ विनर, मैगवायर विनर वैसा.
Lindelof,
So I think front
McTominay,
three का goals-
Casemiro.
So then who's your
But
focal
last
point?
season I think after Christmas मतलब वर्ल्ड कप जब था, after
वो
that
break.
we had a great
Correct.
time जब रैशफोर्ड
Correct.
फॉर्म में गया था.
Correct.
तो आई एम होपफुल कि we'll have कोई फॉर्म
Can
में
I ask you a
जाए.
question here for y'all?
हाँ.
In the last few games, matlab, if it's not your strikers, who's been your focal point for goals? Because if it's not the strikers, then
Nobody.
either there's a focal point or it's tukka goals.
Nobody.
So it's tukka
वो
goals.
लेफ्ट में जो भी खेलता है वही रहता है.
तुक्की not तुक्का गोल. क्या हो रहा है कि essentially Rashford, Højlund, and Anthony being in and out of the squad, they are struggling to form that three people cohesion. We've had to rotate Garnacho instead of Rashford also, was very poor. There's no cohesion in our front three because they are not the same front three.
No, like what is
Højlund
your game
great.
plan to score goals?
Try to pass the ball to Højlund, bring Højlund into the game. Has been our main
So now
focus.
Højlund is out.
Højlund is out, so now Martial will play number 9 because we need number 9 up ahead. So now will Rashford play right and Garnacho left, or he'll play Anthony? Will Garnacho not play at all? वही देखना है. तो to Sunil's point, which is a great point, कि it is high time we get the goal. Goals नहीं आया तो ये सब redundant हो जाएगा because we're going to keep struggling. Even if we defensively play very well ना against Liverpool, against Chelsea, वो गोल नहीं मारे रहेगा तो we'll lose to तुक्का गोल if nothing else.
I am looking forward to Bruno. Like मैं देख
I was
के
waiting for someone to at least
ये
say that
वीडियो के
Bruno is
पहले
gonna
भी
be
वीडियोस
the-
में बोल रहा था कि ब्रूनो अच्छा खेलता है और गोल करता है तो यूनाइटेड यूजुअली डू वेल. सो अगर रैशफोर्ड, हॉयलैंड इंजर्ड है तो आई विल लुक टू ब्रूनो टू स्कोर द गोल्स.
और ब्रूनो हैज बीन इन ग्रेट फॉर्म इंटरनेशनली इन ऑल द 3 ब्रेक्स. ठीक है, ब्रूनो ने
हमेशा.
बहुत ही अच्छा किया है. तो द फैक्ट दैट वो यूनाइटेड आके स्ट्रगलिंग बिकॉज ही इज क्रिएटिंग, हम लोग फिनिश नहीं कर रहे. टू ब्लेम ब्रूनो इज अ बिग प्रॉब्लम. बट या आइडियली एट यूनाइटेड फैन दिस इज हम लोग को क्या देखना है कि वो 7 पॉइंट तो आए 12 में से. वी स्टे इन द हंट, वी गेट सम गोल्स गोइंग एंड देन कम जनवरी यू नेवर नो, लिवरपूल के इंजरी हो सकते हैं, चेल्सी कुड फॉल ऑफ अगेन वापस इंजरी से, थिंग्स कुड चेंज राइट. निर्वाण, सिमिलरली फॉर आर्सेनल व्हाट डू यू वांट, व्हाट डू यू थिंक?
For
Second?
Arsenal, I'm actually happy. Yeah,
Second in the table?
second in the table would be great. I'm not going to be unrealistic and say that we can challenge first because we don't. I mean, we're just coming out of injuries. We saw how badly injuries or fatigue affects us. It is very essential for Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, Trossard, all of them to be firing on like full throttle for us to be hitting top draw. But if we have Champions League again in the mix, we have a dense run of fixtures like you mentioned, and not enough quality depth to keep giving them breaks. That's going to be the difficult point, which is why I said second and not first. I'm sure we can challenge for first. So it's what, 2 points away, 1 point away, 2 points away, 2 points. So 2 points away is again one game. So it's not going to take much. But the problem is that City has the depth to still draw out results and get those 3 points more than what Arsenal is capable of doing with the current squad. So I'm very bullish going into this weekend because we'll have a full squad to play. But how many games out of the next 11 games in the next month we'll be able to play with this kind of squad is a mystery in itself.
I didn't know Gabriel Jesus, by the way, plays for United because he have a very interesting quote in the paper. I am not, my strongest suit is not scoring goals. They sound like a United striker right now. But we get the point. He's actually like Sunil ne
आर्सेनल
bola.
का स्ट्रांग पॉइंट बेटर है.
I actually love I love Nketiah. I'm starting to really
Is he back?
appreciate-
Nketiah अभी भी injured है ना. So I think Arsenal has a few injury doubts.
Yeah.
Odegaard is back. But luckily for Arsenal, players are all coming back right time पे. United we are a bit patchy. तो देखते हैं how that goes. ज़्यादा तो बात नहीं करना. Like I said, we already figured what we think will happen. Come January, we feel that Liverpool a very good chance. Sunil and I kind of agree. Maybe even Nirvan, Liverpool could be number 1.
Yeah.
Because they have the players coming back and they have good momentum.
नहीं, if they win this weekend,
If this weekend, ठीक है, starting with this weekend, it's a big weekend.
They don't have any injuries. Major injuries.
Not major, not too much. ठीक है, only Robertson is still out. Arsenal could come second if they keep winning. City will only go third, I guess, default पे because they miss game week 18 at that rate. Or City could be second, Arsenal could be third, but all three will very close. Point आता है कि fourth space we don't know who will be there. Hopefully United will be there, like we discussed. वो 7 point आ जाएंगे. Very likely we will just about be tied fourth. Or Villa could take Tottenham's place. We all agree Tottenham will not be in the top 4 come January 1st. I think that's what we agree.
So I think there's major 2 breakdowns for this is 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7.
4, 5, 6.
7.
ठीक
Chelsea
है,
could
7.
come in.
ठीक है.
Tottenham
Sunil
was-
closing comment before we go to predictions.
I'm just looking forward to Chelsea क्या करता है and Tottenham how they come back after that slump before the international.
Of course, Tottenham, yes, आ भी सकता है. Alok is again giving shout out to Alok over here. Tottenham is having a meet and greet with two legends this weekend for this game. I hope that game works out for you well. And I hope if the Spurs fans who've been in the country get to spend good time with the legends. And I hope you get a win at least in this game. But yeah, I don't know personally. I feel that Spurs might trail away, but lost to still see. Prediction time, guys. Big games. Let's start off with Man City at home against Liverpool. Nirvan, your turn.
Wait, I thought this through now. I need to open my thoughts again.
Nirvan's reopening his thoughts. Meanwhile, Sunil, take your cap up and please give us predictions.
Man City Liverpool. बहुत डिफिकल्ट है यार ये प्रेडिक्ट करना. आई थिंक आई वुड हैव वेटेड फॉर
सिटी एट होम, लेकिन इंजरीज मोस्टली नथिंग. हालैंड का तो एंकल इंजरी तो लग रहा तो नहीं इतना कुछ बड़ा है एज ऑफ नाउ.
I'll take a 1-all draw.
Which game are we discussing first?
City. Are you hoping for a 1-all draw?
I'm hoping also, और मुझे लग रहा है कि those teams are बहुत ज्यादा अच्छे भी है. I think they'll एक गोल दोनों मार देंगे बट कोई विनर नहीं होगा. I think 1-all draw.
3-2 City.
3-2 City. 100% home advantage or just because better?
First game है ये, मतलब
it's 6 o'clock
early
first game.
Yeah.
अर्ली किक ऑफ में कभी इतना गोल्स देखा नहीं मैंने इंटरनेशनल ब्रेक के बाद.
The one time where he dissuaded me from making Salah captain was an early kickoff game, which was, I think, a 5-goal game.
No, 3 goals. 3 goals. Salah got 3 assists. And then
Was
one
it
got
a
taken
3-0?
off. Yeah.
It was the 3-0.
3-0 or 3-1.
But now City's come in, so then more goals. So 3-2 but to City. Salah to score 2 and then one late winner by like fucking Rodri, dude. I don't know how he does it every
Bro,
time.
मतलब Rodri को कुछ hyper ketamine or steroids they've given him. He just shows up like a horse over there. Yeah, fucking those proper horse tranquilizers he's got, which don't work for him. It does the reverse effect, where he jumps in and he gets these goals. I feel honestly it will be 2-2 draw.
2-2.
I feel it will be an end-to-end game.
We're thinking of the same game, except I'm thinking of the Rodri
winner, and I'm thinking more of Sunil, but more goals. कि I feel कि City and Liverpool have always given us entertaining games. तो मुझे लगता है 2-2 draw होगा. Brentford again, Arsenal away to Brentford.
3-1 to Arsenal.
मुझे भी लगता है आर्सेनल might win it. जब 2-1 Arsenal.
मेरे ख्याल से it will be a 1-1 game. I think it will be a draw. I feel कि after the international break, Brentford look to be a little slightly better touch में. Arsenal का थोड़ा squad chop and change हुआ है. Ben might why was he out before the international break? बालो भी नहीं squad में से. Rotation. Maybe I feel कि थोड़ा उधर issue हो सकता है. तो I think 1-1 over there. And United Everton, I'm worried about the 10-point deduction bounce, obviously. And Calvert-Lewin starting again, scoring goals.
And Everton at home.
10 o'clock Sunday kickoff for Indian fans. So I still feel though यार कि it will be a United 2-1 win.
मेरे को लगता है United might again sneak this somehow. तो 1-0. I'll go with my favorite 1-0. United 1-0.
1-1.
1-0.
Calvert-Lewin to score.
Calvert-Lewin to score and McTominay to score.
McTominay to score the 89th minute. So these are our predictions. आपके predictions भी please leave it in the comment section below. Earlier in the episode, Sunil spoke about should we completely overhaul ODI formats. Nirvan said we should do away with ODIs completely. This might seem like an overreaction after a loss, but sometimes cricket or sports need radical changes to survive. ठीक है, that's what T20 was. तो आपके comment section में please आपके opinion डाल दीजिए. As always, our Instagram account is still not back. Much to our disappointment.
We are still working on it.
We're still working on it. Hope is not lost. But please hit us up on Twitter. Twitter पे couple of messages have been coming in now because people have realized कि नहीं है Insta. So do that if you have any comments or if any other suggestions.
Or just under this video.
Or under this video, like I said, YouTube पे comments में डाल दीजिए. We will see you in the next week. Maybe I might not be there for one episode because my baby might be here. Maybe my baby might not be here. We don't know yet. Uncertain times. All we can know is hope for the best with my baby.
Predictor for Annie's baby.
Please, like Nirvan said in this episode, we are becoming a gambling. We are becoming a gambling country. Let's not do this sattagiri over here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe to Football Bloody Hell. Let us pass 600 before this weekend is over. Thank you.
I just want to say कि thank you for all the memories. इंडिया आखिर में अच्छा खेला यार, मजा आया. बहुत टूर्नामेंट में बहुत देगा. We had a great time.
मजा आया स्टेडियम में. ठीक है, चलो. Bye guys.